Hey friends, it's Bill Warrell, your Bradenton and Sarasota Realtor, here to share with you a few books that I would recommend for anyone's library. I don't get the opportunity to read as much as I'd like, but throughout the course of my career, there have been a few books that have stood out to me. If you're in business, or more specifically, a people and service business, then the words of these books will inspire you, challenge you, and provide you with actionable items to produce at the highest level possible. Let's get into them.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book.
First on my list is the popular Start With Why: How Great Leaders Inspire Everyone to Take Action by Simon Sinek. As the title suggests, the book goes into detail about how the biggest and best companies operate. Their discussions center around why instead of what and how. It encourages leaders to define the why and inspire the rest of their organizations to find passion in their work. Most people very rarely buy into a product, service, or idea until they understand the why behind it. Before digging into the book, take a look at Simon's highly popular TED Talk on YouTube to gain additional insight as to why this book is so popular and so inspirational for leaders. I'll put it in the description. Next up is an important book on the topic of customer service. It's called Customer Satisfaction is Worthless, Customer Loyalty is Priceless by Jeffrey Gitomer. If you haven't heard of Jeffrey Gitomer, he's a sales guru who has written numerous sales-related books like The Sales Bible, The Little Gold Book of Yes Attitude, and The Little Black Book of Connections. He writes like most people talk and always offers tons of useful, actionable information. In Customer Satisfaction is Worthless, he begins by using a simple analogy. Would you rather your spouse be satisfied, or would you rather they be loyal? It's a powerful motivator, especially in this day when so many consumers are so quick to move on to a different service provider. I was recently reminded of this when I walked into a local bookstore not too long ago. Yes, they still exist. The place was nearly empty and the employees couldn't care less that I was even in there. As retail stores seem to be dying a slow death, I feel it's more important than ever to bring back service that buyers are unable to find when they're using online retailers. You need to make every interaction count. The book details the importance of the art of customer service and why creating long-lasting relationships is beneficial to your business, both personally and financially. The foundation for my own business is the quote by Walt Disney that states, "Do what you do so well that people will want to see it again and bring their friends." That is the basis for providing customers with an experience that they will return time and time again for. The last book I'll share with you is called The Street Corner Strategy for Winning Local Markets: Right Sales, Right Service, Right Customers, Right Cost by Robert E. Hall. I've referred to this book many times throughout my career, and it's become instrumental in developing sales and service models. One of the important takeaways for me was challenging the old business models. For instance, there is a flawed assumption that businesses can use one standard approach to serve all customers and markets. Different customers have different needs, so a one-size-fits-all approach does not always work or adequately serve everyone. I was reminded of that as I interviewed for banking opportunities while working at a local credit union. This particular credit union worked almost exclusively with the Amish, and my role included working with Amish business owners and financing their business needs. Because of this, much of my time prospecting for new business was spent at Amish meetups, tool shows, farms, and local eateries. When I explained my sales approach to hiring managers at other local banks, they couldn't understand why I was not attending professional networking events or utilizing the local Chamber of Commerce. In my experience, the local Chamber of Commerce was nothing more than a drinking club with a business problem. So even if the old model was networking at these events, I knew that Amish don't drink and therefore wouldn't be at an event that served alcohol. So why would I spend my time there? The Amish business owners spent quite a bit of time at the local auctions, tool shows, and the local restaurant, so it made so much more sense for me to be where they were. I further explained that my prospecting approach wasn't always to go to a tool show, but that my broader approach was to meet people where they are. And it seemed to work out because I never let a quarter slip away without making my sales goals. I actually got an email the next day from the hiring manager at the bank letting me know that my sales approach wouldn't work and that it was not a good fit. oh well. This book was most detailed and influential analysis of building sustainable business models that focus on thinking globally but acting locally. I recommend reading it for anyone in the sales or service industry. Okay, there's lots more, but those are my top 3 reads that I would encourage for anyone in business. Please make sure to drop a note or comment letting me know if you've read these, what you thought about them, and what I should read next. Thanks for watching.